Hi, everybody. Good morning. I hope you had a great first week. I want to just go over a couple things with you and make sure that we get started on the right foot on how we're going to set up this Cyber Introduction to Business class. So every week when you come in, you're going to access the daily agenda. We're looking at the daily agenda for this week. Over here on the left-hand side, you're going to notice that we have your learning goal. It's going to start out that you watch the welcome video, and then this icon right here is that these are going to be different work sessions that you actually have. Also over here on the right-hand side, I just took a snip of what those assignments are actually going to look like for you. So let's just kind of make sure that when we go into our Schoology page that we recognize where that's going to be. So I'm going to be right over here. Let me get back to the beginning of your Schoology page. So I'm at my Schoology page right now. Let me just move this over here a little bit. We've got our little banner at the top that I need to change. I don't like that banner. We're going to scroll down just a little bit, and you're going to see that your weekly agenda is going to be right here for you. You're going to have access to all of the current weeks and then also all of the past weeks. We just navigate that with these arrows right down here. So here is our last week's activities, and then this week, and then right now, that's all you have access to. So there are going to be times in the year that I might actually release multiple weeks coming up, but that's what you're going to have, and you're always going to be able to go back and access some of that older work. So let's come back over here and let's take a look real quick at what we've got on the agenda. So we're going to have a short video, which is this. I always ask you some little like share out kind of question. We have the first time that we're seeing a notes activity, a case study, and then also a video and a question. So let's come on in and make sure that everybody's in agreement on what we need to do and what our little notes activity is going to look like. So your notes activity is always going to be a Google document just like this. It's going to be provided for you in some type of table format kind of thing. These are called guided notes. And what you're going to notice is that as you go through the slideshow, some of the stuff is going to be filled in for you, but it is going to be pretty obvious as it goes along with the slideshow that you would enter information in these blank spots. So let's come up here and see where would we get the information from. Always right up here at the top is going to be a link to the slideshow. I'm going to go ahead and follow that link. And then here is my slideshow for Chapter 1. So in this slideshow for Chapter 1, you're going to be able to navigate down through, work your way through that information, and then record it over here in that Google Drive activity. So that's going to give you a chance to kind of have that information sink in for you. One of our other activities this week, we're working with these case studies. Let me slide this over for you so you can see it. All right, so we're going to be working with these case studies. Again, this is going to be a Google Drive activity that you're going to go ahead and work with. And our third activity for this week is going to be watching a video on why is Amazon so successful. I personally can't decide if I love Amazon or I hate Amazon. I definitely like the fact that I can get everything at one place with the press of one button, but I worry what it's doing for some of our more local and regional businesses trying to keep up with the buying power that Amazon actually has. So this is going to be our our second activity, and then our Amazon video and our question is going to be our third activity. So hopefully that feels pretty straightforward for you so that you can take a look at it. And the last thing I wanted to share with you is if you have an interest in getting involved with DECA at your homeschool, you can access that information in our beginning of year folder. I am the DECA advisor along with Mr. Connor and Mr. Halloran over here at East. If you are in this cyber class and you come to school during the day at East, please stop by and introduce yourself. It's very funny that I don't really have like a one-on-one interaction with you guys. Lastly, with the Flipgrid issue from last week, I'm not sure. I'm still trying to work that out. I apologize for that mistake, but I am very thankful that all of you reached out to me so we could make sure that that was all set. And if you missed the message, you are not doing that activity at all. Have a great day. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.